Hi everybody, welcome to CliftaFit. Today's workout is a time challenge workout. So the goal is to do 3 rounds and do them as fast as you can. Of course, if you need to, rest whenever you want to. I'm going to rest when I need to. I'm sure I'm going to. I know I'm going to get winded because my cardiovascular is very unfit. We have 7 exercises and we're just going to go through each exercise and we're going to do 3 rounds. Okay, and then whatever your time is at the end, that's your time. If you want to, post below and share your time. I'd love to see it. And make sure you have water. Drink lots of water. And if you need to rest, go ahead and rest, okay? This isn't like, don't kill yourself to try to get it done the fastest that you can. You know, take your time, be where you're at, but try to keep it moving if you can, okay? Let's go. First up, we have jump lunges, 6 reps, and you want to try to touch your knee as close to the ground as you can, and keep your chin up and chest up. Then next up is burpees with a push-up. These are 8 reps here. You can also modify this too if you can't do a full push-up. When you drop down, go ahead and drop to your knees and then do a half push-up. If you can't do push-ups, you can also just jump down and jump back in without doing any push-up. So like on this part here, jump out and then jump back in. And just skip the push-up. On your push-up, when you do your push-up, especially if you do full push-ups, you want to make sure that you keep your core engaged. And even when you're jumping out, keep your core engaged so your back doesn't sway. That way your lower back's going to be protected. If your core is not engaged, a lot of times the back will sway and it puts pressure on your lower back. So if you're feeling your lower back, check to make sure that your core is engaged when you're jumping out and jumping back in. Go ahead and take the time to rest. This footage right here is from my 3rd set, so I was pretty tired and winded. And this side by side here, they weren't filmed at the same time, but I just did this to give you a view from the side so you can see. Try to sink your butt as low as you can because you're going to get a lot more out of it. You're going to pull in more of your glutes and your hamstrings when you sink your butt nice and deep. Make sure you stay arched up though. Make sure you keep your chin up and your chest up and your back flat and arched up. And it was the footage on the right was the real time footage. And again, take your time and rest if you need to. And the jump squats were 10 reps. And now these are mountain jumpers. These are 12 reps. Same thing, you want to keep your core engaged. This is really good for your abs. Make sure that you keep your core engaged when you're jumping out and jumping back in. When you're jumping back in, you're actually trying to feel your abs crunch. You really want to think of using your abs when you do that motion. And next up are pop squats. Same here, real footage is on the right. The left is just so you can see from a side view. These are 15 reps here. Same thing, anytime you do any squats, you want to sink your butt as low as you can, and you want to keep your knees in line with your toes. Always keep your chin up, chest up, back arched up. If you feel your lower back, you are probably leaning forward. So usually if you keep your chin up and kind of look up, your body follows. So that kind of helps you to keep your form and to keep that arch and stay arched up. Okay, next up are 20 mountain climbers. This is another ab one. So when you're coming in, you're trying to use your core. You're really, you know, each time you bring your knee in, you're trying to squeeze those abs. And this is the last thing here. This is jump rope, 25 reps. And like I said, this was my 3rd round. So basically you're going to go through everything like we just went through, and you're going to repeat that 2 more times. Of course, you can always make it shorter. You can make it 2 rounds if you wanted to, or you can make it longer, and you can make it 4 or 5 rounds.
16 minutes. 3 rounds in 16 minutes. Wow. Real winded. That was hard. My quads were burning and my lungs. Those were the 2 things that were holding me up a little bit. Just so unfit and really winded. Really a good lung workout. The upper body stuff didn't bother me so much. The burpees with the push-up and the mountain climbers and mountain jumpers. But the squat jumps and the pop squats really got to me. My legs and my lungs. So anyway, 3 rounds in 16 minutes. So go ahead, if you give this a try, post your score below. Tell your time. How long it takes you to do 3 rounds. Post below, I'd love to see it, okay? Talk to you guys later.